going on, everyone, and welcome back to Ready Player Q. Today I want to talk about recent news from both Bloomberg and IGN regarding PUBG's PlayStation 4 release and the possibility of long-term Xbox One exclusivity. Stick with me for more. So, as many of you have likely heard, there was recently an article in Bloomberg that touched on an interview with an executive at Bluehole Interactive, who is the developer behind PUBG. And in that interview, the executive stated that they're exploring talks with all major console manufacturers to bring PUBG to their consoles. So what this immediately makes me think of is a PlayStation 4 release is not ruled out and is in fact possibly confirmed. And beyond that, maybe even a Nintendo Switch release, which is highly unlikely. So how should you interpret this news? There's several ways to look at this. Obviously, it's common sense to think that PUBG would be a wild success on PlayStation 4 given its high volume of sales and the large player base that exists and the overall popularity of the game reaching millions and millions of people. But this appears to me to be kind of posturing, if you will, by the Bluehole executive. So what I think's going on here is they know that it's a timed exclusive for Xbox One, that they being Microsoft and Bluehole. So I think what Bluehole's trying to do here is kind of work their way into some leverage over Microsoft, saying, hey, we want to let everyone know that eventually this game could come to their platform, so why don't you throw some money at us? So this is further supported by the rumor that recently appeared on IGN. That rumor being that Microsoft is now in talks with Bluehole to have long-term exclusivity for PUBG. Now that still doesn't mean it's going to be a console exclusive to Xbox forever. What that means is rather than have it just be a 2, 3, or even 6-month console launch exclusive, it could be something like we saw with Tomb Raider where it's a year or maybe even more. This is kind of rough news for both sides. Obviously, this means that the relationship between Bluehole and Microsoft is kind of being strained a little bit, so I'm wondering how that affects development. But also, it's kind of good news for PlayStation 4 owners. At least now, this is the first real confirmed news that you guys can expect this game to come your way sooner or later. So you're going to have to exercise a lot of patience here. There's total confusion whenever it comes to PUBG on all fronts. The Fortnite scandal, the recent forming of PUBG Corp. Hopefully that kind of heads off some of this negative publicity that the game's been getting recently, but I can't really blame Bluehole or anyone here, really. This game has seen wild success. It's taking off like nothing I've ever seen before, and the studio behind it was not prepared for this in any way, shape, or form. So kudos for them for handling it the best that they can, but unfortunately on our end, being big fans of the game, we're going to have to exercise a lot of patience with this. So if you're an Xbox One owner, great. Look forward to playing the game this fall, at least this winter at the latest. If you're a PlayStation 4 owner, what this means for you is you can look forward to playing the game, but you really have no clear outline as to when it's going to come to you guys. And if you're a Nintendo Switch owner out there holding out hope that this might mean that the game is coming to your platform, I wouldn't hold your breath. I don't think they're going to be able to get a 100-player server on that map with any kind of quality graphics and any kind of frame rate on the Switch. The Switch is a great machine. I have one. I love it. Zelda's awesome, but you're not going to get this game. It's highly unlikely. I would not hold my breath here. So just to recap, Xbox One coming soon, maybe even a longer exclusivity period. PlayStation 4, it's definitely coming your guys' way. You're going to get it, but who knows when. Nintendo Switch, I think this guy really kind of got your guys' hopes up. I would not expect it to come to that console. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down and let me know what I can do better in the next one. If you like this kind of content or at all interested in PUBG, please consider subscribing. This channel has really been growing lately, and I'm having a lot of fun interacting with you guys, and I look forward to putting more quality content out there in the near future. A final note, I did want to talk to you guys and let you know that I am going to be picking up an Xbox One X, and that means that you can expect long videos, lots of PUBG gameplay as soon as it drops on Xbox One, and also that the quality here on this channel is going to go up substantially. So Xbox One X can export videos in 4K 60. So yeah, look for those coming your way as soon as I get my hands on the console and as soon as PUBG gets launched. So again, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next video.